Hey everybody, so today I'd like to try doing something that requires an incredible level of self-control that I don't believe Paul has ever been able to muster, or me in the past. I'm gonna walk into B&H and only leave with what I intended to purchase: some XLR to 3.5mm cables, an SD card, and some batteries. I'm gonna walk around the store and show Paul that I indeed have the self-control required to not buy any random stuff. Audio. Pretty.
Have you ever had a phone?
Ooh, the ThinkPad aisle. The P53, featuring no removable battery. Sigh. E2 Lenovo. E2. There's so much cool stuff here. So usually what I do when I'm going through B&H is I leave my credit card and everything at the office. I'll buy stuff online. I'll only bring my ID. This way it's impossible for me to come home or leave with anything else because I won't have any money or ability to pay for it. Sometimes I'll leave my phone as well. They have all those bins that go travel above your head to bring your order through the store. So much stuff. That's lenses. I used the stock lens that came with my NEX EA50 Sony that I got used 7 years ago. Yeah, I think it was about 7 years ago that I got it. Someone recognized me. Red alert, run. Where's the emergency exit? So many different tripods. Holy. Yeah, I'm using this $11 tripod that I got off of Amazon for my $2,000 camera. I should probably get something nicer. When I travel, I have a nice $300 or $400 tripod that I use, but my camera case is some $15 piece of crap I found on eBay. So many things that I could buy here. So many cool things. I wonder what my camera's worth now. It's an NEX EA50 from Sony. The internal recording on it is such a joke. It does something like, I think, 19 or 25 megabit per second. It's trash. You can't use that for anything. Not even color grading or stuff like that. But you could just see the artifacting in it. It's awful because it's, you know, that kind of baseline profile stuff, but also in addition to being like baseline profile, really low bit rate. So I use the HDMI out. I think it's 422 10-bit. I only use 8-bit 420 because, you know, it's just wind up being a waste of space. But the HDMI out on that Sony is really nice. But now you can get the same level of quality from a $300 or $400 camera. I do like that it has the XLR outs on it. Oh my god. Yeah. I think mine was around 2,000 new or so, and I got it used for cheap. These cameras are, wow. You could spend $1,000 on a lens. Jesus. I wonder where the camcorder section is. That's where it really gets expensive, I imagine. Let's see. Here you go. Camcorders are over there. I'm gonna take a look. Ooh, they have drones. Let's see. Oh, these are action cams. Puh. GoPros. Microscopes. Ooh. I wonder if they have them with HDMI outs. These all seem like low-end ones, though. I hear beeping. Uh-oh. Red alert, red alert. Seems like a bunch of lenses. They have microphones, more lenses.
And for some reason, we find that we don't. Yeah, no.
They don't like it? Yeah, so we
I'm sorry. Holy crap, $4,000 for a camera. Whoa, $4,500 for a camera. Damn. That can do 4K 60. I'm curious if it does 4K 60 on the output port, not just internal. They need to be able to plug it into Open Broadcaster to switch everything. I imagine I'd have to get a 4K 60 capture card to deal with a 4K 60 camera. That would get expensive real quick. Alright. I wonder if they have a camcorder section with all the camcorders out that I can see. It's probably best I don't make it to that section. It's the world's first 61 megapixel mirrorless camera from Sony. I like Sony. Paul's not much of a Sony fan. He likes Nikon. It's either Nikon or Nikon. I don't know how to say it. I feel like one of those noobs that says Newman instead of Neumann. You know, in the music industry, when somebody's, dude, does your place have a Newman U87? You just kind of laugh at them. You don't know how to say it. These are all stage lights. It's lighting. Really nice, fancy stuff here. Holy crap. $1,800 for a light. $3,000 for a light. Dude. Ooh, grotto. Damn, they have grottos here. Nice. Wow, holy shit. $1,600 for headphones. Sennheiser makes some good high-end stuff. See here. These are awesome. A little bit high-end of distortion, but they have a very strange sound. People either love it or hate it. Alright, I believe I've done a full walk around the store. Now I'm gonna go up to the front and pick up only what it is I got ahead of time, which are two female XLR, two male 3.5mm jacks, so that I could plug the output of the mixer at the place of the panel into my little Zoom recorder. This way I have a backup.
Please proceed to
of the audio. In case my camcorder fails, I want to have a backup. And my SD card.
You can go straight ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, I just need to pick up 2 orders. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, just had to pick up 2 orders from online.
Right. Let's see what the first one? The first order?
Yeah, the first one is ends in 7809.
Oh yeah, I need the whole order number.
Okay. Yeah, so 1061117809.
What's the second one?
1061120282.
Do you have ID?
Yep.
Anything like that?
My idea is awful. That was me 14 years ago.
So you start right here?
Next.
Good for the second one? Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alright, this is my bag. I'm gonna walk out and confirm that what I got is all in there. Let's take a look. Okay, micro SD card. And here we have 2 female XLR to male 3.5 millimeter cables. Now what these are for is so that I can plug the output from the mixer panel into the input of my Zoom recorder. So in addition to having an XLR cable go from the panel to my camcorder for live streaming, just in case anything goes wrong with the audio there, if that one connection goes bad, if my camcorder dies, I don't want to miss out on the audio, so I have a Zoom recorder that I take with me separately. It's battery powered, and I plug it in this way. So it has a 3.5 millimeter input, and I just plug it like that. And I also have another one because I may need to use wireless audio. So sometimes I get a camera angle that kind of sucks because it's the one that's closest to the panel, and I don't want to have an XLR cable going all across the place. Because it's not like I'm really supposed to be there, so you kind of want to be as inconspicuous as possible. Usually, like, you know, pretend you're with a broadcasting agency or whatever, and just set up and be out of the way, because if you're out of the way, nobody bothers you. So this is a wireless, another one. So this would get plugged into the wireless pack that I have, and then the other end would get plugged into the panel. So this way I can transmit the audio from that little panel and then have the camera where it actually makes sense to get a decent viewing angle of everything. Although again, sometimes where the best viewing angle is not where there's a plug, and I need a plug for the laptop so that I could stream for 3 hours, because a P50 encoding and streaming is not gonna last 3 hours. But that's about that. So I walked into B&H with the idea that this was all I was going to purchase, and that is indeed all I purchased. Thank you. I walked past every single department. I walked past the laptop department, the headphone department, microphones, lenses, cameras, and I spent $0 other than what I had decided I was going to spend before I set foot in the B&H. So this is a lesson for Paul, and also hopefully serves as a little bit of inspiration that it is indeed possible to go to B&H and only buy the very specific thing that you set out to buy before you step foot into B&H. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. Kind of feel like I'm twitching. Want to go back in there. New lens, 4K camera. I want it. Nah. All right, time to get out of here.